A phone call for me? Hello? Hello? Is it Larry? We have Larry King calling me on our phone, which should be on the line.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Lewis. What do you think of Howard Stern, the radio personality? How do you like them apples?
I don't think we got Larry King. No. I think it was a phony. Well, you know, we do this show. It's life and death, and it's important, but you're always going to get a schmuck out there. That's okay. What the hell? It's what makes the world go round. They sucked you in pretty good, folks. If Larry King was really going to call me, he'd have called me on my private phone in the dressing room. Okay, we've been had.
Beautiful.
People of Earth, how are you?
now, and good morning. What's happening? Yeah, it's a Wednesday here at Sirius XM. Okay. Well, a lot to talk about. By the way, Sal and Richard did go out yesterday and ask people on the street who is better looking, Howard Stern or Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, because I did make the statement on the air that I do believe he's better looking than me.
Stop it. I know you won by an avalanche.
Well, it looked good in the beginning. I haven't doctored the results.
You listened already?
I did. I couldn't help it, Robin. You know how you would
didn't
feel.
want to find out on the air with
Well,
us?
it's...
Didn't think you could take it, huh?
It's weird. Yeah, I didn't know if I could handle it. But, okay, I didn't hear the whole thing, but it sounded like I was doing well in the beginning, and then as time goes on, and believe it or not, I lose, I think, to this guy.
Stop it.
Hey, it's Sal and Richard. And today we're going to find out who's better looking, Gaddafi or Howard Stern.
One thing does annoy me about Sal and Richard. They always have to make sure they get equal time on the air.
Even in those phony phone calls, there's no reason for two intros.
Right.
But Sal comes on and intros Richard's female character.
And it does disturb me because a lot of times it ruins. They could just have one of them.
Yeah.
I know they both work, and I know it wouldn't be just Richard or, I know they work in tandem. But all right. It's Richard and Sal.
They could say that.
Yeah.
One of them could say that. Or they could say it together.
It's more about, the bit is more about whether I'm better looking than Colonel Gaddafi. It's really not about
Richard
them.
and Sal
Production.
did, yeah.
Come on.
Signature.
That's a little bit of the Jackie stuff. He had to get his credit. I wrote 10 jokes today. All right, we know.
Look at my bag. It's full of papers.
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot. I contributed a lot, but people never know. People don't know. People don't know I wrote a joke. Well, yeah, a lot of gag write, a lot of joke. Like Carol Leifer writes jokes. She doesn't get credit on the...
You know that big laugh you did that Howard...
That was mine, and then...
That was me.
Howard came up with King of Media. I said all media. It's crazy. All right, anyway, who's better looking, Howard Stern or Colonel Gaddafi?
Howard Stern.
Oh, see?
Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
There you go. I just said, okay, this bit's a bust, but just hang in there.
He's the lesser of the two evils. He's American, we think. Agree with her, Howard Stern, because he's less evil.
Gaddafi. Gaddafi looks better.
I say Gaddafi. Gaddafi has the real manhood look. You know what I mean? He got the little mustache and the goatee. You know what I mean? I like that.
Gaddafi.
Howard Stern's ugly.
Oh, my God. They're both horribly not good looking. Howard Stern.
Neither.
But if you had to choose,
if I had to choose, they're both, I would say fugly, but I would say, if I had to choose, yeah, I'd have to choose Gaddafi, because seriously, I mean, Stern's just disgusting. They're both disgusting, but I mean, one is more disgusting than the other.
I think that's a tough choice.
If you had to pick.
You want the truth?
Gaddafi.
Oh.
Howard Stern.
That's a tough call. Oh, God. Just on looks, I gotta go with Gaddafi.
Why not Howard?
He just looks even meaner than Gaddafi. Howard looks like a mean guy.
Wow, what were they showing them?
I don't know. I'd like to see the picture they showed him, but the last woman sounded like she was very fat. Now, don't ask me why. She just sounds fat to me. I have to attack her. Sorry. What picture did you show? She was fat, right? I had no...
Like a Puerto Rican, she was just like, yeah, she was a mess.
Yeah, I could tell.
She was a Pillsbury Dough girl.
I could tell from her voice.
Yeah, she had like a double chin and stuff. And
let me
bad
see the
hair.
pictures you showed. Just hold them up. I mean, you don't have to...
They were candid shots. We wanted to get it, you know.
Oh, all right. That's fair.
Let me see.
There's no pro shots of Gaddafi anywhere.
Oh, come on.
What?
That is not the worst picture. Gaddafi doesn't even look like that
Let
anymore.
me see.
Looks like Gene Simmons from Kiss.
He doesn't look like that now.
I think that's an accurate
No,
representation.
it's not. The guy has a bulbous nose.
Robin,
at this
all
point.
that green drake's getting to your fucking
No, I'm
pupils.
telling
This is
you.
what he looks like.
No,
That's
it's
what he looks
not.
like.
That's 5-10 years ago.
I'm glad you're defending me, but I got to tell you, Robin.
That man is really a mess.
So you're saying 5-10 years ago he was better looking than
No,
me?
5-10 years ago, you were still better looking than him. They got a current picture of you and a 15-year-old picture of Gaddafi.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin's right. Fuck you, Sal.
I think you're better looking too, Howard.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was close, though. Oh, God.
Yeah, those women were all ugly pigs, if it makes it feel better.
Good. It does make me feel better. You know, I was listening to this clip last night. JD said the way I roll is that
How I run, as Ronnie said yesterday.
yeah. How did he say that? His big slogan though is haters. You know?
I know. But he's trying. He's trying.
Yeah, he's trying to be contemporary. What does he say? How
I run.
How I run. Well, anyway, how I run. JD sends me clips from TV all day. So, pretty much all day I'm on my computer thinking about what we're going to do the next day on the show or something like that. So he sent me this clip from Imus's radio show. First of all, when you hear this clip, you realize how old Imus is. And it's just remarkable that he's on the air anywhere because he just sounds like shit. And half the stuff he says and mumbles, you don't even understand. But aside from that, he did mention my Rolling Stone cover.
I see.
And just when I was listening to this clip, I go, oh, he's so fucking jealous, number one. And number two, he doesn't know my pain as a performer because he's never had any. Imus has coasted through a career that is remarkable, way more remarkable than mine.
It is an amazing career.
He hasn't innovated a thing. He knows deep down in his heart that everything I struggled with in my career to get on the air, he knows what he was doing when I got to NBC and how he changed his entire act based on what I do.
But by the way, that he had a job was amazing.
He's one of these guys who's benefited from my angst and putting all my energies into radio. He hasn't put a tenth of the energy into radio that I have. So I just was listening to this and I go, he just fucking makes me nauseous.
No. Old boss Bob Sherman was just...
First of all, I'm not doctoring this in any way.
Wait a minute, somebody should enter him in the speech impediment contest.
And by the way, it took me like 3 tries. We get these clips off of Service.
Yeah.
And they also give you the written translation of what he says. The written translation was so off because the machine that does it can't even understand
Can't
him.
decipher what he's saying.
It was like,
I would really enter him in the contest.
What he's trying to say, by the way, took me about 4 passes. He's talking about Bob Sherman is going to be his guest, which is mind-blowing to me because, do you know who Bob Sherman is?
I remember Bob Sherman.
Okay. Bob Sherman's the guy who hired me and then wouldn't hire you?
Yeah.
Bob Sherman's the guy who hired me in New York, flew down to Washington to hire me. He's having him as a guest.
One of the sharks.
Bob Sherman's going to...
Where'd he dig
old boss Bob Sherman was just here. He hired me.
That now here, old boss Bob Sherman.
Coming up, our old boss Bob Sherman was just here. So, coming up, our old boss Bob Sherman was just here. What does that mean? So he's not there anymore. So he's not coming up. What the fuck is he talking about? But okay, I'm getting sidetracked from the main point.
Old boss Bob Sherman was just here. He hired me at NBC back in whenever it was. He also brought Howard Stern to New York, by the way.
Yeah.
Howard on the cover of your Rolling Stone magazine. So he's in therapy now, but he's happier than he's ever been. But he's neurotic, and it's just tough. It's just a bitch. And you know that?
I feel sorry for him.
Oh, God, this is horrible.
Yeah,
anyway,
you two cunt fucking motherfuckers ought to go fucking jump off a building, you fucks. Charles McCord, no talent motherfucker, kissing my balls at Al Rosenberg's kid's bar mitzvah. Because he fucking saw the truth. Imus is lightweight. All of a sudden, Charles McCord, who treated me like a piece of shit when I got there, all of a sudden he's sucking on my dick. Because he saw the writing on the wall. Oh, Howard, we think you're terrific. You fucking asshole. What are you, married to Imus? You goddamn fuck. I hate that prick. Yeah, and you know what? I spent a lot of years fretting over this career. Unlike Imus. Fucking drunk. Cocksucking fuck. Haven't innovated anything. You're lucky I came along. Because he would have been out of the business. There's no more need for Imus playing records.
Right, he was just the guy who played records.
Yeah, and then he just copped my whole fucking act and did it poorly. Suck my dick, Imus. So awful, so terrible, so awful.
Oh, poor him.
Feel so bad for him. Yeah, because I was honest. And most guys on radio are pretty fucking neurotic, to tell you the truth, because the business makes them nuts. Call Kid Chris.